Bill Mosher is downtown Denver. Bill is a visionary. Bill is bullish on downtown development, and Bill is a former leader of the Downtown Denver Partnership. We are honoring Bill Mosher with the Legacy Award at the Downtown Denver Awards this year.
It's very worthy to honor Bill because he's been involved with so many numerous projects. We've worked on many projects.
Bill's the guy that can come into a conversation, get everyone calmed down, and figure out a solution to a difficult problem.
He's fundamentally, profoundly changed the course of my career, and I don't know where I would be without Bill as a mentor.
Bill is fair to everyone and very dedicated to his work. He's very courageous on his decisions because he loves our city, he loves Denver.
I came to Denver at the end of 1990 and took over the Downtown Denver Partnership as its president and CEO, and stayed there through the 90s and focused on really what was turned out to be just a great decade of growth for downtown.
The timing of this honor of Bill is really impeccable because there's great parallels between 1990 and 2024. Bill was steadfast in his belief that downtown was critical not only to the city of Denver but to our region.
I think the convention center, the location was picked, hadn't been built yet. There were more parking lots along the 16th Street Mall than there were buildings almost.
A lot of my focus originally was on reestablishing relationships with property owners and some of the big businesses and realigning the partnership around an economic development strategy. So one of our first big moves was to create the Business Improvement District.
And no matter what the storms were for downtown, what occurred, what the circumstances were, what was happening, Bill came out the other side working on behalf of all of us, and we were the better for it.
The projects that I'm most familiar with from Bill are the Convention Center Hotel. That was a difficult undertaking. It was clear the city needed a hotel. There wasn't a private developer at the time that was willing to take it on. The city, in their wisdom, decided that they would be the developer. And Bill was really the one responsible for taking that project from start to finish and making it a success that it is today.
That has been absolutely key to bringing in the amount of tourism that's come into this city.
Many people think of his leading legacy project as being the Hyatt Convention Center Hotel. But one of my favorite other projects would be if you stand in Civic Center Park and look around the perimeter. Bill was developer or co-developer of nearly every project and sometimes public project. So from the History Museum to the Justice Center, to the Art Museum residences, to the Art Hotel, to the Webb Building, to the Post Building, and on, that perimeter really has benefited from Bill's determination and guidance.
Denver Union Station was 19 acres of abandoned rail yards behind the historic station, and there was a desire on the part of the community to reopen the historic building and figure out how to develop that 19 acres behind.
Bill was one of the primary visionaries behind the Union Station redevelopment here in Denver. And that redevelopment has become nationally known for not only what it's brought forward in terms of mixed-use development, retail, restaurants, the hotel experience, but also the complex financing and the bringing together of public-private partnerships.
Well, I still walk the plaza in front of Denver Union Station, particularly in the summer when the fountains are on and you see kids running through the water fountains. And it's still like, wow, it's about the people living there and taking vacant land and creating a new community.
There's an old saying that with youth, you learn, with age you understand. And Bill understands what it is to be a leader.
He doesn't tell you what he thinks that you should do. He provides stories and ways for you to learn from the way in which he did it or the way he wishes that he would have done it.
Bill deserves this because every city needs leaders like Bill. People see his development projects, see his leadership of the partnership. They're only seeing the tip of the iceberg about what Bill has done and will continue to do for the city. And we need people in this audience to say, I want to play a role like Bill Mosher did in shaping the future of Denver.
He instills that sense of vision and that sense of can-do. So it's not just talking the talk, it's walking the walk and actually seeing these projects through to fruition.
I'm from Denver, grew up here. I feel really lucky to work in the city that I am from, and I'm very proud of Denver and the world that we've all created together. What's interesting about a downtown, everybody has to figure out how to make it work for themselves and for each other. It just happens a little piece at a time and a person at a time. It's not like this planned master deal where one person controls it. We all have contributed to that. And I think what I'm most proud of is just the diversity of people and interests that I've been able to work with that have come together to develop a great city. And I think our charge is to maintain this city as a great urban place.